So it's Friday. You just had another losing trade. You just had another losing week. Maybe you even lost your funded account. So you're trying to figure out when is the losing gonna stop, or why am I losing so much? And truthfully, the answer is really on you. It's up to you. What are you doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? And like I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like we all fuck up. We all like you gotta figure it out, bro. You literally gotta figure out it's all on you. Like we think of trading as it's not really a job because it kind of isn't, but like at the same time it is, bro. Like this is literally a job. Like think about it. If let's say your trading was literally your job in like an office, you know what I'm saying, and your boss was standing right here, right behind you, watching what you were doing, or if you had like a screen thing, like a little proctor watching you would follow every single rule so you don't get fired. And if you're just bad at your job, then you're just bad at your job. You know what I'm saying? And truthfully, like I've said this before, the thing about it is you're probably a really good trader. You just don't stick to your rules, or you don't have your risk management in place. Okay? So when it comes to trading plans, you gotta figure these type of things out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a long overdue video, but I'm gonna talk to y'all about trading plans. So why is the trading plan there? It's really there to preserve your capital. You know what I'm saying? You have a set amount of rules that you're gonna follow, and you have to stick to those every time you come into the market. Like I said, if your boss was sitting right here next to you, if let's because if trading wasn't like an independent thing, if you had a boss sitting right here next to you, you would follow every single rule so you don't get fired. Because then at that point, like you wouldn't be able to pay your bills and stuff like that if you got fired, right? So treat trading the same way. Like trading is your money literally coming out of your pockets, not somebody else's pockets. It's coming out of your pockets. You know what I'm saying? So we got to talk about this. First off, we're gonna talk about the time frames. What time frame are you trading on? Are you trading on the hourly? Are you trading on the 5 minute? Like, figure out what time frames you're gonna use for your entry, and what time frames you're gonna use for your confluences. Like, for the most part, like I don't always look at the daily, but like I like to look at the daily when I feel well when I know that price is in a certain type of area, like a key level that I think um is useful. I'll look at the daily for things like that, possible reversal points and stuff like that. But for the most part, I literally just look at the 5 minute. I'll be on the 5 minute. I'll zoom out a little bit, look see where the trend is going, zoom back in, or maybe even the hourly, zoom out a little bit, zoom back in, and then I'm like, okay, I know where the direction is for the day, or like these things are showing me that price should be continuing in this direction based off of my criteria. Now I'm going to look for my entry point. Simple as that. Okay. So figure out what time frames you like. Um, Risk management. You got to figure out your risk management. I know in the past I've said that like I've risked 5% before, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you probably have because like if you have a smaller account, like you're, you know what I'm saying? And even if you have a big account, like and you risk 5%, like depending on how much you have, it's like that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do that all the time. Um, but you know your strategy more than anybody else. Like even if you like copied somebody's strategy, there's things that you notice in the market from your experience that's like, okay, like I disagree with this, or like I agree with this. So you have to adapt to the market itself, and you have to figure out what you like, not what your mentor likes, what you like. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out, and then go from there. So like, typically, I would say risk between 1 and 3%. Okay. Um, a lot of people say 1 to 2%, and I've said 1 to 2% at one point. But realistically, if I'm gonna give you guys what I do. You know what I'm saying? So like I risk between like 1 and 3% really, and I use like for the most part I use fixed lot sizes. Every once in a while, like I might change up the lot size a little bit just depending on the setup, depending on how many pips my stop loss might be. Um, but yeah, that's another thing. Stop losses, well, entries and stop losses. All right. So what are your entry criteria? For me, I have a couple different entry style. So like that's another thing. Create a playbook. If you don't have a playbook, create a playbook. And what a playbook is a if you have multiple types of setups that you like, then you have certain entries for those specific setups. So what a playbook does is just says, okay, if I see this certain thing in the market, I will enter here. If I see this certain thing in the market, I will enter here. For the most part, I like supply and demand the most, but I trade sometimes I'll trade breakouts or like sometimes I'll get in at like support and resistance, you know what I'm saying? Like liquidity, and things like that. So for me, my main entry, like I said, supply and demand, break a structure, um, a pullback, and a candle break. That's literally it. Then I enter the market. My stop loss is above structure, and then as far as targets, I aim for structure. Um, and that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Where are you gonna get out of the market? Like, what specific, what you call it? Where are you gonna get out of the market? What's your target? You know what I'm saying? Um, for me, I usually aim for like between like 30 and 50 pips. But there are days where sometimes I just gotta take 10 pips and be good for the day. You know what I'm saying? Um, like you just gotta take what the market gives you. Are you gonna use a trailing stop? Um, are you gonna move your stop loss to break even? Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Are you like how many entries are you taking? So are you stacking entries? Are you putting one type of lot size? Figure it out. Like these are things that you have to know every single time you come into the market. All right. And then finally, what's the other thing I wanted to talk about? I wrote it down. How many losses are you willing to take? Did I say that already? I don't think I said that yet. But as far as losses that you want to take, for me personally, if I take 2 losses, I'm done for the day. Go home, Charlie. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, your trading plan is there so you can preserve your capital. If you take 2 losses, just go home, bro. Because then after that, you start getting emotional, or you start, and then let's say each of those times you risk the same amount, then you're gonna keep going down in your account that amount. Like let's say you had risked 1% per trade, or let's say you use fixed lot sizes like me, and let's say you put a one lot, right? Matter of fact, let's say you had $5,000 in your account, and you use a one lot, and you hop into the market 4 different times because you kept losing. Your first entry, you're like, okay, this is it. You followed your rules on the first entry and you simply just lost. All right. And that was 20 pips. So now you're down $200. Then after that, you lose again, another 17 pips. Now that's $170. Now you're like, damn, I'm down almost $400 for the day. Are you going to go home, or are you going to take another trade? What a lot of you guys will do is try to make that money back on the next trade. Like, okay, like, you know what? I see another entry type. And so now you're going to get back in, and you don't even use a stop loss, or you might put your stop loss in a certain area. But then you see you get into drawdown. Now you're down another like $150 in drawdown, even though your stop loss says that following your rules, your stop loss is at 20 pips, meaning you could lose another $200. And you get scared, so get out of the trade, and that trade ends up winning. Now you're pissed off because you just fucked up your, like, bro. Just go to the next day. Just go to the next day. Like, I literally know how it is, bro. Like, I've been there, bro. And then like you got people asking you all the time about like how's trading go, bro. Don't even tell people that you're trading yet. Like, bro, like I'm gonna keep it real. Don't even tell people that you're trading because they're always gonna bug you about it. And like people like pocket watch too, bro. Like people will pocket watch the shit out of you when you start telling them that you're trading, bro. And like it's so annoying, bro. Like you see me, like I'm still in college, bro. Like I don't even know why I'm in college at this point. Like I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Like I'm in my last semester, so this is what it is. I'm gonna probably just finish it. But bro, if you want to trade, bro, like fuck college, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm just still paying bills. Like you see me, I'm still trading in my room, bro. Like, but like you're gonna see the progress. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to progress as well. So like I know I haven't uploaded in a little bit. Like I'm actually a football coach now too. You know what I'm saying? So like I just felt like it was something else that I could do that like that's good for the mental and things of that nature. So I coach football now. That's really why I haven't been uploading recently. Like I was like I had to sit down with myself and I'm like, you know what, like what do you really want? You know what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna make sure I get you guys more content. Like I don't care anymore if I have to make a video at like 3 in the morning or something like that. Like I'm gonna make videos for you guys. I'm gonna upload them and yeah, like cause I want y'all to win and I want to win myself. You know what I'm saying? So like yeah man, like figure out your trading plan, bro, and I guarantee you you'll do a lot better. You're gonna start seeing progress and if you stick to your trading plan for 3 months, 6 months. Actually, let me say, if you stick to your trading plan for 1 month, and you'll see the difference. You stick to it 2 months, you'll become more confident. You stick to 3 months of that trading plan, you're gonna start taking off. Like bro, stick to your trading plan. You're gonna start seeing the progress so fast, bro. I promise you. And like, there's gonna be days like where you have no trade days, and that's okay. Like, if you don't want to, don't trade every day. That's another thing that could go into your trading plan. Like let's say you only want to trade Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's fine. If you know you lose a lot on Tuesdays, don't trade on Tuesdays no more. But I trade every day because I like to. I want to adapt to the market. I want to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So let's like next week, man. Come into the market. Write your trading plan down today. Write your trading plan down today. Figure it out. If you have to go watch other videos and stuff like, I just gave you guys what you guys need. But if you have to go watch another like trading plan video, so it's like if it needs to be more specific than what I already said, like go do that. Write down your trading plan tonight or whenever you watch this video, and then tomorrow when you go into the market, or next week when you go into the market, it's go time. Stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Stick to it for bro. Trade your strategy, trade your plan. Do that shit for a month straight, 2 months straight, bro. And cut out a lot of these YouTubers, bro. Cut them out, bro. A lot of them don't even be like, bro. A lot of them be capping. A lot of people be capping in our industry, bro. Like a lot of people be capping, bro. And it's crazy because like once you start trading like for a little while, like then like you start to see the cap. Like you don't see the cap when you first start. I mean, when you yeah, when you first start trading, you don't really see the cap. But once you like start to become more little more experienced, like you see the cap. Like you'll even see like like you'll notice like these people will literally have like 1 pip difference in their little trading fucking, you know what I'm saying, the little history or whatever. It'll be a 1 pip difference, but they made $10,000. You'd be like, what? But like, come on, bro. So look, that's the end of this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Um, so yeah, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? All right, we out of here.